Hey guys, Zero here, welcome to the stream. Firstly, I just want to quickly apologise. I've got my fan on in my room because it's currently 32 degrees in the UK and I am fucking sweltering. I'm not sure if my fan is making enough noise for my mic to pick it up because it is blowing at my face. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, I apologise for it, I really do, but there's no way I can sit here and play games without the fan on in this heat, so we're going to have to make do, unfortunately. So today, we're here on Star Wars The Old Republic. This is my absolute favourite game of all time. I've got these characters on this server, I've played it a lot, I've only ever finished the Bounty Hunter storyline on this server. I have finished the Jedi and Sith on a different server. I think they're the only ones I've actually fully finished. My plan for this series is that we will sort of play this game between our main series. So obviously at the moment, So obviously at the moment our main series is The Last of Us. So sort of between episodes of The Last of Us, maybe once a week, we will be jumping on Star Wars The Old Republic. This will just be a game where we can chill, talk about Star Wars, talk about anything you guys want in the chat. You know, it's a much more chill game. I'm still going to sort of get immersed. I'm going to let you listen to the cutscenes and stuff like I do with The Last of Us, but we're just going to have a laugh and just have fun. I really want to stream this game. I don't know if many people watch Star Wars The Old Republic or know of Star Wars The Old Republic or have played it or seen it in a long time since it came out in 2011, 13, I don't know, something like that. But I've been playing it since it came out, so I've played this game a lot. Still absolutely love it. Best Star Wars game ever made in my opinion, and it is my favourite game of all time. There's so much you can do, so many different classes, so you've got like Jedi Knight, Jedi Counselor, Smuggler, Trooper, Sith Warrior, Sith Inquisitor, Bounty Hunter and Imperial Agent. Each has their own storyline. You know, you get planetary side quests which are the same for every character, however they are slightly different. Not particularly different, I will say. The dialogue can change slightly depending on which character you're playing. Like, you know, someone will talk differently to a trooper that we've got here than they would to a Jedi Knight, for example. But this game is amazing. There's so much story, so much lore. It's set during the Old Republic era, which I think is a great era that needs to be explored more, but I know Disney won't because, well, they're shit. But yeah, all in all, love this game, and it's just going to be a chilled series that we can play between our main series. I will say we're going to be hopping off The Last of Us just for a little bit, and I will only be playing this game for roughly 2 hours, maybe a bit less. That is because 007 First Light releases early access in 1 hour and 50 minutes. And I will be playing that the second I am allowed to access it on my PlayStation 5. I've been waiting for that game for so long. I'm so excited. So please make sure to check back in about 1 hour and 50, and I'm sure we'll be up and live again playing 007 First Light. We will focus on that. I've got a couple of hours this afternoon to play it, and then I've got all day tomorrow to stream it. So tomorrow will be a long stream where we're just going to try and bash through the game. I'm still going to be taking it slow and enjoying it. I'm not going to try and rush it, but we will just be bashing through 007 First Light for the next couple of days, and then we'll return to The Last of Us. Anyway, so we're doing a Republic Trooper story today. As you can see, I've already made the character, already given him a cool cartel armor set and die. I think he looks really cool. He's got a helmet that we can put on as well, but I'm only going to use that like when we're out fighting and stuff like that. I want to try and play it a bit immersively. But yeah, so this is our character. His name's Ryder. I've had to put Vanguard because, as you can see, I have lots of characters on here that are called Ryder. So I've had to try and find things to put in front of Ryder so that I can use the name, because all of my characters are the same person pretty much, but I change the personality of said character depending on the storyline we're playing. So I will be sort of role-playing this as we're playing. It's a very choice-heavy game. It's made by BioWare, who made Mass Effect, and literally that is my second, third favourite game of all time. It was my favourite game series of all time, I'll put it that way. So the trooper, for me, what we're going to be doing is a trooper that is sort of by the book, follows orders. He's a bit smug and arrogant at times, but he always gets the job done, no matter the cost. He's going to be tactical, smart and resourceful, and he's a complete loyalist to the Republic and its people. His brothers and sisters in arms will always come first, and I think as we get through it, because I sort of know a little bit about the story, I think we're going to start questioning our orders as time goes on. You know, we fight for the Republic, but we fight for its people too, and we're not going to do things we're not happy doing. Yeah. So that's a rundown of the character. I had to make the character and start it because I uploaded a video of Star Wars Republic the other day. It has now been deleted because I wasn't happy with it. It streamed in really low quality, and we were playing the Sith Warrior storyline, and I just thought, you know what, Trooper I think would be a good one to start with for the channel. There's a lot to discuss with it and stuff like that, and I think it'll be really interesting to roleplay it. But there's a scroll title at the beginning, typical Star Wars, you know, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and then it starts playing the music. I got heavily copyrighted for the music, so I've skipped that whole bit so we don't have to watch the scroll title, which is fairly annoying, but it is what it is with this game. Same goes with all the music in this game. I haven't turned it off because I cannot play a Star Wars game without Star Wars music. That is part of the experience. It is part of what makes Star Wars, right? I know most of the music from Star Wars. Like, if you were to play me something, I could probably tell you what film it's from, what scene it's from. But it sucks that, you know, we got copyright strike. I have turned the music volume down quite a lot, so hopefully you won't be able to hear it too badly whilst I'm talking. I can hear it in my headset, because my headset's louder than the stream, so I'm hoping it will sort of faintly pick it up so you can experience that with me and with the music, but not enough that it gets copyrighted. If it does, then Dan, our editor, I'm sure will try and cut the music out so that we don't get copyrighted. So I'm going to just press play and let's jump in. So what does this say? Prologue. The Republic Trooper. Chaos grips the Galactic Republic. Influential star systems break away from the millennia-old alliance anchored over the Senate's treaty with the Sith Empire. On the planet of Ord Mantell, civil war erupts between loyal Republic citizens and violent separatist extremists waging a campaign of terror against their own people. Sergeant Vanguard Ryder, an elite young commando from the Republic's famous Havoc Squad, arrives to help defeat the separatists and restore peace to this war-ravaged world.
There's not a feeling in this galaxy like riding a 100-ton walker right through the middle of a combat zone. Huh, kid?
Approaching Droliad Village, sir. Scope shows small arms fire and enemy movements in all quarters. Separatists are definitely moving on the objective.
Another beautiful day on Ord Mantell. You excited, kid? Nervous? You know, you're the first new entry to Havoc Squad in some time.
I'm ready to do my part.
I'll fight the enemies of the Republic with everything I've got, sir.
No need to call me sir. We're in the field. You can lose the formality. I'm Lieutenant Bex Kolos, but everyone in Havoc calls me Gearbox. We're a tight unit. You'll like it with us. Let me tell you why we're here. The Separatists have nabbed the Republic bomb off a downed transport, a serious bomb. One of those orbital strike numbers. There's no telling where these grimy bushwhackers have hidden the thing. They have popular support and hideouts everywhere. Finding this bomb won't be easy.
We're going to try and play this a bit tactically. We're going to be smart. We're going to be clever. We're going to ask about the bomb.
And what are the weapon specs?
The bomb is designed to slag a huge city, so it could wipe this little island right off the map. You'll get a full op brief once we reach Fort Garnick. For now, just sit back and...
Code Red! Code Red! We've been hit by an AP missile! A shoulder launcher from somewhere in the village! Everyone, hold...
Driver! Driver! Blasted, he's down. Backwater Separatists aren't supposed to have armor-piercing missiles. They'll tear up every convoy that passes through here.
Let's take them Seps out then.
If the Separatists want trouble, let's give them some.
Sounds good to me, kid. Fixing things is my specialty, kid. I'm nowhere near the fighter you are. I'll stay and get this walker moving again. You'll disable the Separatist missile launchers. Understood?
No, I understand.
Understood, sir.
The Separatists will probably have their missile launchers piled together in a cache somewhere in the village. You can bet that cache will be heavily guarded. Find the cache, disable the missile launchers, and then double time it back here. Got it, Sergeant?
So yes, sir.
I'm on it.
Good luck out there, kid.
Perfect. So, here we go. Let's put our helmet on. I love this look. I think it looks really good. This is a cartel outfit from the in-store real currency shop. Yes, I've spent a lot of money on this game. Yes, I like to make my characters look cool. I like immersion, so... Okay, so we're off. I will be picking up every side quest, so as you can see down here, we've got the mini-map down here. I've sort of customised my layout, how I like it. I'll put that ability there. Yep, cool. So yeah, as you can see, as a side objective here, we will be picking up every side mission that we come across. I won't be doing literally everything in the game, but I will be doing every single mission in the game, because I like all the lore in the game, and I enjoy doing all the quests and finding out more. So we will most definitely be doing that. So let's go speak to Sergeant Blythe.
Stand by a tick. HQ, this is forward recon. Do you copy? HQ! Blast. Thought I had him. Sorry, soldier. Having a little trouble here. Actually, we could use that big gun of yours right now if you'd help us out. A crack separatist militia has taken over this village. So we're not talking dumb grunts and farmers. They've got experts in there with serious jamming equipment.
Okay.
Any ideas how to solve that problem?
I figure I've got one option left. Ask you for help. My mission is to deliver recon on this village, but I can't report anything through this interference. I need those separatist jammers neutralized. So if you're headed into the village anyway, maybe you can handle it for us. If you waste those separatist jammers, report back here. I'll see if I can requisition some equipment you could use.
Okay, perfect. Could always use more equipment. So we're just going to head over to the mailbox, which I believe is around this corner. It certainly is. I'll have loads of stuff to claim, so we'll just quickly do that. Get all the messages, delete all checked messages, and just claim all the stuff that I own. So we'll put our mounts up here because we can't use them for now. I'll get rid of these because I don't actually want them. I'll get rid of that because I've got too many of them. And then we'll just quickly claim these pets. So yeah, I really like this outfit. I think it looks really cool. It was a recent addition to the in-credit store. They have a different Havoc Squad outfit, that I think I had originally bought. I believe I have it in my inventory somewhere. I think that one was good at the time. However, this one's a lot more detailed and looks loads better. There is also this chest piece, which has a backpack on it, and this bit at the front, but I prefer the slightly plainer looking outfit with the like silver and gold, which is quite unique. I think it makes us stand out. Black and gold's always sort of my go-to colours. My favourite, black, gold and red, so I've tried to get something close to that. There wasn't a black, so we got the silver and gold, but I think it looks really cool. Just put our flare on. So that one. Cool. Yeah, so if I go to the cartel market, I believe, if I go to collections, right, and then go show collected, let's have a look. Where is it? Is it this one? I think it's this one. So, this is the old version of this outfit, and I just believe that the newer one looks so much better. So as you can see, this one's nowhere near as detailed, it's not very bulky, whereas if I now remove all of this, you can see the helmet's bigger, chest piece is bulkier, the legs look better, see, much bulkier. I just think it looks loads better. So, this is the one we're going to be using. Here we go. Any pets? No? Okay, cool. I like the pets we currently have that sort of match with us, yellow and like white, silver. Okay. Right, well let's just jump right into it, I suppose. Okay, can you make it? Also, sorry if you can hear like keyboard clacking and my mouse clicking. This game, with it being an MMO, you pretty much just like spam 1 to do a basic attack and then like press 2 on the keyboard to do a different attack. So it's going to be a lot of like keyboard spamming is pretty much how you play the game. So if you can hear that, I do apologise. So, take these sectors out. So yeah, we're currently on the planet Ordemantel, which is currently being sort of held by separatists. The Republic's trying to push them back. We've got an objective here. So this is a big war zone at the moment. And we're gonna try and help the Republic out. Yeah, really love this game. I think it's good. The gameplay is a bit outdated. You know, with it being an MMO, it's very just spam buttons. The gameplay definitely isn't its strong suit. But regardless of that, I just think that the story and the worlds within the game are just putting up with the shitty gameplay. I mean, it's not bad gameplay. I mean, you know, if you come into it knowing it's an MMO, then you sort of know what to expect. And like, you know, for MMO gameplay, it's not bad. It's pretty good. One. We better pick up our holocom. See what they want to say to us.
Nice work, kid. You've got a talent, there's no denying that. I, however, didn't have much success. This walker isn't gonna be moving anytime soon.
Don't beat yourself up. If it was possible, you'd have fixed it.
Thanks, kid. Shame about the driver, though. Poor guy never had a chance. I'm gonna stay here and salvage all the goodies off this wreck before someone else does. You better head for Fort Garnick. Be sure to keep a lookout for Seps on your way to the fort. They can come at you out of nowhere.
Sure you don't want me to stick around and cover you while you work?
No, I'll be fine. Hey, I'm not exactly new to this, kid. Stay sharp out there. I'll see you later.
Okay, so we need to head to the Republic's current base of operations on Old Man Tell. What we're going to quickly do is just go back to this quest giver and just tell him that we managed to wipe out the jammers. Okay, perfect. So let's go talk to Sergeant Blythe.
Glad you made it back in one piece. Me and my squad owe you one. Thanks to you, we're cutting through the Separatist interference. Be reporting back to base in no time. Here, a little something from our private stock. Watch your hide out there, hero.
Nice. So, at the moment, can't equip this. Usually I would equip this outfit in the outfitter, right? But you have to pay money to change your outfit in the outfitter. So for the moment, we have this gear equipped. This gear is better than the gear we have equipped, but we'll make do for now until we have enough money to sort the outfitter, and then we can equip better items. Okay, it looks like there's another quest just up here. Wesner. Let's see what Wesner needs.
I do. Private Wesner, 31st Recon out of Fort Garnick. Watch your head out there. Separatists deployed snipers in the area last week. Good snipers. Plenty of casualties between here and Fort Garnick. Those Seps will shoot at anything.
Who are their targets?
Soldiers, vehicles, civilians, especially the refugees from all the war-torn settlements. They pass through on their way to the refugee camp outside Fort Garnick. Boom. Sniper bait.
Most despicable thing I've ever heard.
Yes, sir. 100% despicable, sir. Fort Garnick wants those snipers retired ASAP. Commander Vray even offered a week's pay to anyone who makes it happen.
I'll kill the scum for free.
Damn glad to hear it, sir. If you take out the snipers, report to Commander Vray at the refugee camp outside Fort Garnick. Good hunting.
Okay, let's go kill us some Separatist
Republic
snipers.
Command sent a walker. About time. Help us put it through its paces, would ya?
Okay, yep, cool. So those are new missions. They're called daily. I can't actually remember, daily something or other. They repeat like every half hour, and it really annoys me because every time you walk near it, someone will speak to you over comms every single time, and they'll say the exact same thing, and it really gets on my nerves. We have a bonus objective, defeat some forces, so we'll definitely get that. It's always good to do the bonus objectives for the extra XP. There's another sniper. Two snipers. Okay, we just need to kill 2 more separatists. But yeah, I'm a massive Star Wars fan, hugely into Star Wars, so playing this on the channel was sort of a no-brainer for me. We will slowly work our way through every Star Wars game that I can get my hands on, because I just love Star Wars. Playing them on the channel is going to be a lot of fun for me. What's this? High impact bolt. Cool. So it's definitely something that we'll be doing. This series will probably go on forever. It's going to be our in-between game, as I said, so many storylines to do, and I want to try and achieve legendary status on this server, which means completing every single class story, and then there's also all the DLCs to play as well, so we'll definitely be playing this game for a couple of years, I reckon. There may be times where I play it more than other games, sort of depends what mood I'm in. It will definitely be streamed sort of once a week, but there may be times where I stream it more than once a week because I'm just really into the game and just fancy playing it. I'm going to sort of try and juggle things up a bit. So, like, obviously at the moment our main series is The Last of Us, and then we'll be playing The Last of Us Part 2. Once we've finished The Last of Us, I'll try and switch to a game series that's completely different. You know, I don't want to stream a survival horror game like The Last of Us and then move straight onto a survival horror game like Days Gone. I do want to play Days Gone on our channel. It's a great game. Really want to play it. However, you know, I don't want to keep streaming the same types of game. I want to try and switch it up. So when we finish The Last of Us, I'll see what I feel like playing, and we'll move on to something a bit different. Right, let's talk to Commander Bray.
Manalang perlo amka kalami naya kira lebua. Karaimi nikak nikak kiniak kak anakuam jam.
Thank you very much. Okay. So let's head to our main objective now. I can't wait for more Star Wars games to come out. We haven't, obviously we've had the Jedi series recently, like, you know, Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Great games, really love them. I'll play them on the series, on the channel at some point, do a series on them. But I believe Survivor is the most recent proper Star Wars game we've had, unless I'm mistaken. Oh no, I think Outlaws came out after Survivor, didn't it? I believe. So I believe that's the newest one we've had. And they're all great games, but I can't wait for some news on some new ones. Obviously, there's talk about Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic, which I'm really looking forward to. It's supposed to sort of take after this a little bit, where you can play as a character. I don't know if it's a custom character, I really hope it is. I love being able to make a custom character in Star Wars. And then you can like choose your force alignment, whether you want to be light side or dark side and stuff like that, a bit like Knights of the Old Republic, which is a great game. So I'm hoping that will live up to the hype and we'll get some news about it soon.
Excuse me, Sergeant. Sorry to interrupt, but you're the new member of Havoc Squad, aren't you? I'm Farn, sir. Private Farn. It's a real honor to meet you. Ord Mantell is my first post. I can't believe I'm here at the same time as Havoc Squad. If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's your mission here? Why would Havoc Squad be sent to Ord Mantell?
We're Special Forces, Private. I can't really discuss our missions.
Of course, sir. Right. I understand. Top secret stuff. I won't take up any more of your time, Sergeant. I'm sure you have lots of really important things to do.
You're dismissed, Private.
Goodbye, sir.
Yes. So if we focus our efforts on M sector, I'm so...
Mean to do that. It's good to take our helmet off though. Like I said, I'll be quiet during cutscenes. Like I want you guys to experience the story. I'll just pick the options I feel fit most, and then you sort of get to experience a full cutscene without any interruptions and any talking.
Yes. So if we focus our efforts on M sector, I'm certain that... Sergeant, welcome. Welcome. Good to have you here. I'm Commander Haran Tavis, Havoc Squad's commanding officer. We're all excited to have some new blood in the unit. Let me introduce you to the other members of Havoc Squad. My second-in-command, Captain Zora, is the squad's infiltration and assassination specialist. We call her Wraith.
Sergeant.
This is Fuse, Lieutenant Vanto Bazrin. He's an expert with every type of explosive in the known galaxy.
Oh, yes. Hello, Sergeant. Hello. Good to meet you.
And this is Needles, Lieutenant Ryler Durant. Needles is a medical genius. He's particularly adept at synthesizing powerful new combat stimulants and adrenals.
Perfection is my art, Sergeant. It will be my honor to help you perform at your very best.
And of course you met Gearbox on your way here, so that's everyone. People, this is the new sergeant I mentioned. Rank first in the Academy in forward assault, search and destroy, and advanced recon. It's good to have you, Sergeant.
It's a real pleasure to meet all of you.
Now, the reason we're all here. A Republic transport carrying among its cargo a ZR-57 orbital strike bomb crashed in northern Avalatan 6 days ago. Recovery unit sent a team, but they were too late.
Separatist forces had already stolen the transport's cargo, including the ZR-57, and fled.
Someone on our side must have tipped the Seps off.
Yes, we've considered that possibility, but we don't have time for a mole hunt. Recovering that bomb is priority 1.
The ZR-57 is... well, it's serious hardware, you know? I mean, it can pretty much vaporize this whole island. So we'd better get it back, or, well, boom.
We're investigating several leads to the bomb's location, but the one I'd like you to look into, Sergeant, comes from a Republic spy named Bellis. Bellis reported making an important discovery, but he's too deep to exfiltrate for a full report. Instead, you'll rendezvous with Bellis in a nearby village called Talaran. Bellis will meet you in a small alley in Talaran. Find out what he's discovered, then return to base immediately. Understood?
I'll talk to the guy.
I have one last introduction to make. This is Lieutenant Arik Jorgen, an operations officer from the Republic's Ord Mantell Infantry Command. Since we're on individual missions to search for this bomb, Lieutenant Jorgen is coordinating our efforts from here within the mission room.
All right, Sergeant. I'll be overseeing your op through the camera mounted on your armor, so I see what you see. It's activated when you leave the fort. I'll make this completely clear, Rookie. When you're in the field, what I say goes. Period.
Understood, sir.
Just make your way to Talaran, meet up with Bellis, and find out what he knows without screwing anything up.
Good luck in Talaran, Sergeant. Dismissed.
Okay. Jorgen's a bit of a tight ass. Don't screw anything up, he says. Right, let's equip our new gun. Okay. But yeah, I mean, this game's great, and my dream Star Wars game, right, is pretty much Fate of the Old Republic and this. It is this, but single player, because with this being an MMO, right, there's a lot of things that you can't do. Enemies have to respawn for other players, therefore when you're doing a mission like this, where you're trying to reclaim Ord Mantell from the Separatists for the Republic, there's no actual visual differences, if that makes sense. So you can't like reclaim bases for the Republic. And I think in a single player game that would be so cool if you could play this and you could do these different storylines, and eventually, you know, you could see the planet becoming more Republic aligned, you could see more Republic cruisers in the sky, stuff like that. I think that would be awesome. I'm not sure Fate of the Old Republic is going to quite reach that level. Is it actually called Fate of the Old Republic? I can't remember. I watched the trailer ages ago. It might just be called Fate of the Republic, but yeah, I honestly think that would be awesome. We're going to pick up these heroic missions. I'm just going to disable them for now. Actually, let's have a look at the map. Where are these quests? So we're going over here. So if we had this one active, that's all the way over there. Where's this one? That's also on the island. So is that one. So we'll leave those for now. Okay, let's head back towards our objective. I believe there was a side quest to pick up as well, so we'll definitely be doing that. So I think there was a side quest like here somewhere. It will pop back up on the map when we get close enough. Yeah, there it is. So let's go see what this person wants. Sergeant Hurd. What do you need, Sergeant?
Soldier! Soldier! You're Special Forces, right? I have an urgent mission for you, if you can spare the time.
I'm Havoc Squad. What's the mission?
One of my boys dozed off on guard duty last night. Let the fort's stock of medicine get stolen. We don't get that medicine back, them good Republic soldiers are gonna leave Ord Mantell in body bags.
Any idea who took the medicine?
Sleepyhead claims he woke up as the thief was making her escape. Only saw the back of her, but she looked like a Cathar. The Cathar are aliens, sort of cat people that live nearby. Some were driven out of their homes from the fighting. The refugee camp is a good place to start. Please hurry. Good soldiers' lives depend on this medicine.
Okay, so we need to find the medicine. And we also have a terminal over here with a mission. What's this one? Augmented military database activated. Military intelligence has recently learned the location of several separatist safe houses. These facilities are hubs for the illegal transfer of military secrets and must be neutralized. The Augmented Authority will compensate freelancers who are able to successfully shut down these safe houses. Thank you for your continued operation with Augmented military operations. Disable separatist data link Alpha and Bravo. Okay, pick that up. And then there's another quest around here. This is to do with the stolen medicine.
I'm sorry, Raiso. I don't have any medicine for you today.
It hurts.
I know, but there's nothing I can do right now. I'm sorry, honey. Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. It's just crazy around here right now. What brings you to the camp?
We're looking for some medicine that was stolen from the fort. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
The sleeping guard must have sent you. Yeah. I saw the guard sleeping at his post, and I took the medicine too. It's no use trying to cover it up. See, I took the supplies to help the refugees. More and more of them are dying every day. The Republic won't help. So when I saw the guard sleeping, I helped myself. But then the Separatists took the medicine from me. Now they have it, and we don't. So here's the deal. You agree to bring the supplies to me so I can give them to the refugees, and I'll tell you which way the Separatists went. Unless, of course, you'd rather the Separatists keep the medicine.
You're bluffing.
This isn't a game. I'm serious. I'm tired of being bullied because I don't carry a gun. If the war doesn't drive people out of their homes, the soldiers come and extort money out of them. Sometimes, someone's driven out of here only to be robbed. Taxed, they call it, on the way here. But they won't suffer for lack of medicine. Not if I can help it.
I'll bring you the medicine.
Sorry for the guilt trip. But I hope you realize you're doing the right thing. Raiso here, at least, will be grateful. The Separatists fled to Talaran village. Please hurry. There are people here in critical condition.
I'll be back ASAP.
Good. I look forward to your arrival. Thank you.
Okay. So we need to go find the medicine. So as you can see, we gained some light side points, and I'm actually just going to quickly go to my preferences and enable alignment gain being shown in conversations, just so I know. So yeah, you can gain light and dark alignment, which is tracked down here at the moment. We haven't got any. We just picked up 50 as it showed, so once we finish this mission we should gain 50 light. And you can get like specialist weapons and stuff like that based on if your light or dark is high enough. So you're better trying to commit to one over the other. We'll mostly stay light. There may be some choices where I'm like, actually I think a dark side choice would fit our roleplay better, but I'm going to try and stick with the light side choices. Let's see what this guy wants.
Where is it? Oh no. What am I going to do? What? Oh, what? It was terrible. The Separatists came to Talaran village in the night and drove us out of our homes. We had to leave everything behind. We'd lost it all.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Thank you for your sympathy. I will never get my home back, I know that. But when I fled, I left behind an heirloom that belonged to my great-grandmother. Please, I've lost my home. I've lost everything. But if one day I do manage to get off this planet, I just want to take this one thing. You will get the necklace for me, won't you?
You can count on me.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, I don't know what I would have done without you. Thank you.
Okay, so we need to find a necklace as well. So that looks like all the quests we can pick up for the moment. So we've got 4 quests. We're going to go do those. So when you find quests, they tend to be grouped in the same area, which is always helpful. So as you can see, they're all sort of grouped up here, which means we can focus on clearing this area and doing all these quests before moving on. second. Sorry. I haven't got Dan with me today. I think he's busy, so there's no mods in the chat. And I've just had a like a bot account or something like that in the chat, so I just had to quickly ban them. Okay. What do we need to do? Take you out. Side objective if oh no, but you do have objective. Need to steal the medicine. Maybe you've got another one. Okay. Yep. Perfect. So there's our stolen medicine. I'm just gonna take a minute to quickly heal as we don't have a companion. So one thing about this game is that you can like press this button down here to heal. Our health bar's up here. Once we unlock companions, they heal you constantly, which makes it really difficult for you to die. It is a pretty easy game to play, to be fair. Regardless, but the combat can be quite easy because you're just constantly being healed.
Irsogomos, Taipsaprata, Kajis Rais Kiata, Karogia Gia Israel Christai, Dasnia Sia Lagia Ristik. Smarcio Pobudas, Mana Ir Padre, Mana Narcali.
I just realised when they're speaking in alien, I am going to read the subtitles out for you guys, because the subtitles aren't massive, so I'll read them out as they're talking. So he said, it's not surprising that you're here. I'm guessing she sent you to us. And then he said, she sent you here for her necklace. Yes, that confirms our suspicions. It is a good thing that you have come, yes, to confirm our suspicions. Okay.
I didn't come to confirm anything.
Padravimos brandimas prostis cad atveretag. Daznai as apis mastinis meagas rupas tisar. Gis pasake da gia padmas visada. Bavo bastai.
We have been keeping both eyes on her. Okay. And you're sure?
How could you know this?
Atrodo no manas mogo, todo gizbavo
apietai. She watches for the others, for the Empire. They have both eyes on Ord Mantell, her eyes.
Agia naitai bato, as linkes passi viki vasas.
Works like a communication device. She uses it to speak to the Empire.
As apis masteniniadas, rupas kisar.
Do you understand now?
If she's an Imperial spy, we can't let her get away with it.
Irsogomos, Taipsaprata Kajis Rais Kiata. Gratai aptikte, irukrit pertini savasia salvebe kaijis.
She cannot succeed.
Devasatiko. Tindas nas bavadalev. Aja paslapis greavs lakinis. Naras tingas vagas.
Okay. So she's an Imperial spy, and her necklace is actually a communications device. So obviously we don't want to be given that to her, and I've just realised I've missed an objective here. Okay. And then our main quest's back here. There's a body here, I guess this is our objective. Holocom.
Great. Bellis is KIA. That's some fine work, Sergeant. Do you think you could have taken a little longer getting to the RV point?
I got here as fast as I could.
Not fast enough, rookie. However, there is a chance you might be able to find out what Bellis learned. If you follow procedure, Bellis should have left a coded recording of his discovery in his field box, hidden somewhere inside his home in Talaran. Remember, If the Separatists know Bellis was a spy, they may already be searching his house or waiting to ambush Republic agents as they come. Stay alert. You have to get that field box from Bellis's house before the Separatists do. Double time it.
Roger that.
Jorgen out.
He is very uptight. It's not my fault he died. I did genuine. Well, I suppose I did go and talk to a load of people to pick up quests, but. Died. Oh, okay, so we need to take out Separatist henchmen as a bonus. So we'll have a look around and make sure we get them all. There's another thing here. Our objectives there. However, I see a henchman back here. Take you out. Okay. Alright, let's head in and do our objective in here.
Excuse me? What are you doing in my house? Is there no limit to your nerve? You barricade the town, you break into people's homes. Are you insane? You're going to blow my husband's cover, storming in here in plain view. What are you thinking? Bellis isn't even here. He left for some kind of meeting. Now get out of here before you raise suspicions.
I'm afraid your husband was killed by the Separatists, ma'am.
No, not Bellis. He can't be dead, no. Bellis risked his life every day for you. And now you've gone and gotten him killed. My poor, sweet Bellis.
There wasn't anything I could do.
Bellis was a good man. Now he's dead. Because of some stupid war on a backwater planet no one cares about.
Please. A lot of innocent lives are on the line. We need your husband's field box.
Why should I give it to you? You got my husband killed. All of you. You killed him.
Bellis was loyal to the Republic, ma'am. He would want you to help us.
What he wanted was to make a living and keep a roof over our heads. And you took advantage. You paid him to get himself killed.
Your husband gave his life to bring us this information. If you don't help us now, his sacrifice will mean nothing.
Don't feed me that garbage. You want the field box? Fine, it's over there. Take it. Take it and get out.
Your husband was a true hero, ma'am. You have my deepest condolences.
Please, just go. Oh, Bellis.
Just realised I forgot to put our helmet back on. Very sad. It sucks that our husband died, but we need that information. Oh, ambush. That's them dealt with. Okay. So what are our other objectives? Separatist henchmen, I guess. These guys have respawned, so let's take these ones out. They're stuck there. One down. How many more henchmen do we need? 2 of them. Let's move on. Got a few more quests out this way. Just have a quick heal. Whilst that's happening, actually check the stream. Seems all good. Go. Right, so we've got 2 objectives this way actually. What level are we now? Level 5. Okay. Let's get this. Right, so I'm guessing these are the guys that took the necklace we're after. get some of these guys out. The bonus objective there. Just 2 more. The bonus objective is done. And hopefully we can clear the first objective there. Search, scavenge, salvage. And there it is. Cool. And then just head this way. That's quest. So yeah, I think this storyline's going to be really good fun. Playing for the Republic. I think it's going to sort of present us with a lot of choices that are going to feel morally grey. Our character here, Ryder, will probably mostly lean towards making the correct choices. Mostly. Yeah, I feel like he's going to be a bit morally grey himself, because I feel like that's the way this story is going to sort of push us. And I think it'll be interesting talking point to like talk about these decisions that we're being forced to make, and what would you guys do? What would Ryder do? Series, you know? If you guys like this game, you like Star Wars in general, feel free to hop in the chat and just discuss it with me. I mean, I am always open to a good Star Wars discussion. And you know, so this is going to be a chilled game. You know, just sort of relax. I'll listen to cutscenes and stuff, so we can all experience these different stories together. But at the same time, we're not here to crash out and rage because we're playing on the hardest difficulty. We're just here to chill and enjoy our time. Right. So we've got a security chest here. A satellite controller. This safe house is equipped with a military-grade listening device. Tapping into communications, the Separatists must listen in on Fort Garnick from here, then distribute information on the other safe houses. I couldn't finish reading that. I think it said something like you should return this info to Fort Garrick or something. I think. I couldn't quite make it out. Small such craft materials, we'll take that. Well, we never claimed this pet. I want that pet, but I forgot to claim it. So, just re-equip. Oh, come on. Right, let's make our way back. I think we need to go speak with the, I believe we need to go speak with the alien that sent us to get the airlift. So we're gonna go do that. So I think we have a choice, right? Return to Abenga or Alma. So Abenga's the alien. We've got Alma. So we're gonna go back to Abenga, I think. Sounds of it. So we obviously don't want to be Imperial communication device. Heal up. I always forget about that very early game because I'm so used to having companions heal me constantly that I always forget. Like, play an early game, heal up between fights, die. Okay. It's going well so far. We'll probably do like another half hour, I reckon, and then I'll stop the stream around 2:30, which will give me like a half-hour break between this and then starting at 7. That would be 3. The stream might start slightly early. Might just have a quick chat about the game and stuff like that whilst we're waiting for the game to unlock on the console. But I'm very excited for this. And I'm also really enjoying playing this as well. I mean, this is one of those games that I always come back to when I'm bored. One of those games I'm like, I don't really know what to play at the minute, I'm bored, what should I play? I just sort of jump on this and get invested in this. It's always been one of those games for me, and I just absolutely love every second of it.
Daznaj as apismastimnis miagas lupas tisar.
I certainly have.
Take the heirloom.
Veraidag ama confidankas bavanal unguts.
The Republic in gratitude of your aid catching this spy.
Shouldn't you go arrest her?
Grata apatiki erprit veritini savazia zavebe kazis. Tindas nas bavadalev aja paslaptis griafs lakinis.
Take time before you arrest something. Okay. Let's head back to base then. That's pretty easy. It's slowed. Okay. Back to base we go, and then we need to speak to Yale. I would give it back to Sergeant Hurd, but you know, Yale said the Republic troops aren't helping. There's loads of refugees that are in real need of help, so I feel like they actually sort of deserve it more. You know, I feel like the Republic can keep their soldiers, you know, pretty much stabilized until more medical supplies come in, right? Whereas these refugees are suffering now, so...
You came back. Do you have the medicine?
That's every last med kit. Seems the Separatists didn't live long enough to make much use of them.
This is going to make a huge difference. Really, it's nice to find someone with a good heart here on Ord Mantell. Thank you. I was starting to lose faith that there were any good people left.
There are still lots of good people in the galaxy.
Maybe. It just seems like there aren't very many on Ord Mantell, I guess. Thank you again.
No worries. So there we go. We've just earned some light side points from those missions. We now have 150 light. We also have 7. We've got a new ability, Explosive Surge. And we're pushing all the way over there, so I suppose let's walk all the way over there first. Go and hand this quest in. This is the one about the satellites and the intercepted communications, I'm guessing. Yeah, there hasn't been a Star Wars game in a while. I'm quite surprised. And one thing I will say about Star Wars is, like, obviously Star Wars Day is May the 4th, right? May the 4th be with you. And I've sort of stopped looking forward to it at this point. Like, I used to look forward to May the 4th all the time. And you know, like, my birthday's in May as well. And I just feel like nothing ever happens on May the 4th anymore, like, ever. Like, you'd think with it being May the 4th, they'd be like, ah, okay, let's give the Star Wars fans something to look forward to. You know, tease them to something. It doesn't even have to be a full trailer, just like a teaser saying, like, you know, this is what you can expect, sort of thing. But we don't even really get that anymore. It's a bit sad.
You're in charge of communications? I found a relay at a Separatist safe house. They were tapping your signals.
Blast. I thought we put a stop to that a month ago. I'll red flag all recent transmissions. Make sure nothing major leaked. I owe you one.
Okay. quests done. Right, let's head back to the command center and give Bellis's mission box to Arik Jordan. God, it's so hot in the UK at the minute, right? I know, British, never happy, ever. We constantly complain that it's cold, it's raining, the weather's shit, and now we get a lovely heat wave where it's 32 degrees, and all I can do is say, I'm too fucking hot. And yet here I am sitting inside playing video games in 32 degree heat. Typical.
Oh, Sergeant, hey, you're back. Good job out there in Talaran. Really nice work.
I'll take the field box you retrieved, Sergeant. And maybe next time, you could bring me a live Republic agent instead. Lieutenant Bazrin here still thinks you're mission-worthy, so he has a task for you. He'll brief you while I start decoding Bellis's intel.
Oh, yes, we found an urgent lead while you were in Talaran, Sergeant. The perfect op for our new assault specialist.
What's the assignment?
Here's what happened. This refugee comes into the fort, right? Not that unusual, but this guy says he knows about a separatist bombing. One happening today. All we got was his name, Miru, 'cause he was thrown out of the fort before we could get to him.
I don't think throwing informants out is standard procedure.
Bums come here every day trying to trade intel for credits. It's bogus 90% of the time, so the grunts downstairs usually chase them off.
I guess Miru could be lying, but what if he does know about the ZR-57? We can't take that risk. Anyway, we looked into it, and Miru is staying over in the refugee camp. See if you can find him there.
Yes, sir.
And while you're gone, Jorgen will decode the information from Bellis's field box. Hopefully we'll find out what the Separatists are hiding.
Now get to the refugee camp and get Miru's intel, soldier. If this bombing's happening soon, there's no time to waste.
Okay. Let me get there then. We don't want any of our comrades to be bombed. Is there a vendor somewhere? Hang on, let's go to the map, because I'm pretty sure... Oh yeah, that's what they are, they're encounters. Right, and they just repeat. They get annoying quickly. Filters, vendors, taxis, don't need trainers anymore, mail's always handy, and cargo hold access is pretty handy. Okay, we're going to find a vendor and just sell some of our shit. We're going to empty up our inventory a little bit and make a bit of money so we can equip some better gear.
Anything a soldier needs, and some things he doesn't.
Balance any of our gear yet to figure out what's the best gear for us. Is it actually worth anything? 1,000 credits. I suppose I could sell these ones, I don't need them. I can't sell them. Okay, no worries then.
Good luck out there.
So if only got 1,000, I feel like that's probably still not enough for us to... equip this, or is it? Maybe it is. That is the right gear, isn't it? I think. Wasn't actually looking properly. Yeah, that's the one I don't like. That's the chest piece we've got died. That must be right. Okay, we do have enough money. Activate outfit. And then we unify colours. And then we use the gear, and now we can equip this stuff. boost our stats up. And then we can equip that because that boosts our stats. Same with that. Okay, and then we equip all of our that we can sell there.
Best post exchange around. You need it, we got it.
Let's go find this mirror. There he is.
Oh no, not this again. What, you people didn't have enough fun beating me up at the fort? Gotta come find me here too? You're nothing but thugs in uniform, and your bosses are going to hear about it. Your boss's bosses. All the way on Coruscant, you hear me? You're going down.
You have every right to be mad, sir, but I really need your assistance.
Look, what do you want from me, huh? Because I've had enough of you people for a lifetime.
You said you had information for us earlier. I came to find out what you know.
So, now you want the information. Well, you know, I probably could have helped a few hours ago, before that whole savage beating I got. But now, after all the trauma, I might have just forgot everything I knew about any separatist bombings.
Please, thousands of lives are at stake here.
What about my life, huh? Things ain't that easy out here for me. Now, if I knew how much the Republic valued my contributions, say, with a few credits, my memory would probably be much better.
I'll speak to my superiors about your compensation after we've acted on your intelligence.
The same superiors who threw me out of the fort? I don't buy that for a minute.
The situation is different now. Getting your intel is priority one.
Fine, whatever. Just remember who it is who helped you out on this, alright? I saw the Separatists hiding a bunch of bombs alongside the road near here. You know, setting up an ambush. I heard them say the bombs are timed to blow when some troop convoy is going past. I don't know when, but it's gotta be soon. So, are we done here? Because I got a lot of work I need to do around the camp today.
Thank you for your cooperation, sir. It's greatly appreciated.
Yeah, sure, anytime.
Okay, let's pick up our holocom.
All right, Sergeant. I copied what Miru said, and this bomb situation sounds like the real thing. I want you to head for the road Miru described and locate the Separatist hidden bombs. A troop convoy is scheduled to move through the area any minute now, so you need to get those bombs defused ASAP. Double time it, soldier.
I'll move out right away.
Jorgen out.
Let's go defuse some bombs then. Bombs are this way, by the looks of things. Bomb. So there's 3 bombs in total. I see another one over there. base. So I'm just gonna quickly show you, right? This is exactly why I've bought this and used a custom sort of, you know, outfit, because if I was to now show Gira's outfit, we look a bit dumb. Like, I don't like this outfit. It's alright. It's not terrible, but I feel like we don't really look like a proper special forces soldier, whereas with that, we most definitely do. And I like playing it a bit more realistically. I like playing it with, you know, armor that actually fits what we're playing. Therefore, yes, I spend money in the cartel because I want to look cool. And yes, it's sad, but I don't really care. Okay. Let's head back in here.
Sergeant! Sergeant! Excuse me, Sergeant? I'm very sorry to bother you, sir, but you're the only person I could think to go to. All of the other officers I've met here are completely corrupt. All but you, sir. I know I can trust you.
I appreciate your trust, Private. Now speak freely. What's this all about?
It's my CO, Lieutenant Verk. He's scamming everyone in his command, and nobody does anything about it. Verk forces all of us to kick up to him to get safe postings. Credits, weapons, stuff we confiscate from the SEPs, everything. If you don't play along, Verk assigns you to the most dangerous patrol routes on the island. It's like a death sentence.
Corrupt officers give us all a bad name. Someone should report this guy.
My buddy tried to report him. The next day, he disappeared to Talaran. And the day after that, he came back in a box. You're in Havoc Squad, sir. You're important. You could talk to someone who matters.
I'll inform my superiors about Lieutenant Verk's activities immediately, Private.
Thank you, sir. So much. I really appreciate this. I do.
I just do what I can.
I really appreciate it, sir. Thanks again.
Hey, we're definitely reporting him.
Ah, Sergeant, good to see you again. Superb work on that ambush situation. Adaptability like that is what Havoc Squad is all about.
Thank you, sir.
I have other good news as well. Lieutenant Jorgen has finished reviewing the intel from Bellis's field box. It's given us a real breakthrough.
Was there more? Or do I start guessing?
Bellis discovered that the Separatists have the ZR-57 secured inside their supply outpost on Manor Point, a small island just off the coast.
I sent Wraith ahead to reconnoiter the outpost, and she successfully located a secured area where we believe the bomb is stored. Judging by the dramatic increase in the number of guards and the complex security systems installed, we're certain the bomb is there.
Honestly, with security like this, Manor Point looks more like an Imperial military base than a Separatist hideout to me. I think the Seps are getting a helping hand, Commander.
From the Imperials? That seems unlikely, Lieutenant. Surely our spies would have discovered any Imperial involvement on Ord Mantell long before now.
The Seps do seem unusually well-equipped, Commander.
We can discuss the possibility of any Imperial connections later. Let's focus on the mission at hand. Wraith can't breach the secure area of the Manor Point outpost alone, so I'm sending you in immediately. The Manor Point bridge is out of commission, so you'll have to make an amphibious approach to the island. When you arrive, effect entry into the supply outpost and rendezvous with Wraith inside. She'll give you further instructions at that time. Understood?
Before I go, sir, there's a lieutenant named Verk running a bribery scheme with the men under his command.
Verk? I know the guy. He's a pretty pathetic officer, but nobody's ever made any official complaints. None that I heard about, anyway.
Lieutenant Jorgen and I will see to this. You should get moving to Manor Point so that you can rendezvous with Wraith inside the Separatist outpost. Dismissed.
Okay, so we have our next objective. We reported the corruption, which is good. Quick march. Okay. Any other quests pick up? Doesn't look like it. Let's head to the speeder transport, and then we can jump on a speeder to our objectives. We don't have to walk all the way there. We're almost level 10 as well, which means we should unlock a mount soon, which means we can get around quicker instead of having to walk everywhere, which is very helpful.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't miss anything on the route. Oh, there was a mission there. There's 2 missions there. I'm gonna have to walk back on myself now. The speeder was useless. Now I've got to walk all the way back on myself just to find find those missions, for God's sake. Connor, you're an idiot. Okay. There's a mission here.
Listen, if you're here to tell me to clear out, then I'll tell you the same thing I told that uptight commander. Not going to happen. Got it? I've got as much right as you do to be here. In fact, I've got more. I'm a model of free speech, a paragon for posterity. What are you? A local grunt. That's what. No good to anybody. So don't go telling me to clear out. I won't do it, and that's that.
I'm not here to tell you to clear out.
Nice try there, gunslinger. I know your type like I know the galaxy, which is like the back of my hand. Oh, damn, you're not actually with the locals, are you? Sorry about that. My mouth always engages first. Brain's working now, though, and I got an idea. I need something done, and I don't have enough credits to bribe the whole corrupt Ord Mantell army. I've got enough to bribe a smaller army, though. You for hire?
I don't take bribes.
So don't call it a bribe. Call it a spurious outpouring of generosity for a job well done. My partner and I were in Manette Point recording stories of the uprising when the Separatists attacked. Bombs everywhere, carnage like you wouldn't believe. Fabulous footage. My partner got lost. Good kid, but not a lot upstairs, you know. He's still out on that island somewhere.
I'll find your partner.
Sure, why not? I mean, he was a nice kid. I'm more worried about the hollow recordings we took of the uprising, though. Look, if you can find my partner and bring him back, great. His name is Wax, and he's a self-important little hollow recording specialist. If he's dead or whatever, I'll still pay you for the holodiscs if you can find them. Great footage on there, fantastic, gory stuff.
I'll return when I know more.
Bring me those discs.
She really wants them discs. Okay. So we need to find holodiscs, and now we need to walk all the way back to base because there was 2 objectives there that I missed. And separatists here. I wonder if these separatists have bonus objectives. Let's find out. We'll avoid the rest of them then. No need to engage enemies if we have no reason to. Right. Oh, back. What a pain. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. This game is something I'm very passionate about, and I just wanted to try and, you know, get more people to be aware of the game if they aren't already, or people that have played the game to see it again and maybe come back. You know, the player count is dwindling a bit these days. You know, BioWare have now stopped supporting the game, and they've handed it over to a partner company, which is Broadsword. Broadsword specialise in maintaining and keeping MMOs online. So they've been doing a pretty good job. It has been receiving regular updates and new story missions, which is always really good. You know, I'm glad someone's keeping it alive, because the game's great, and I don't want the servers to shut down, because the day that they do, and I'm sure they will at some point, it will be very, very sad.
Ellis, dear, stop overreacting. We don't know it was him, and I don't see the use of bothering a stranger about it.
Oh, Euro, there are plenty of people here who could help. Like this soldier. Here, you look like you could help us. We have the credits.
I live to serve.
Don't listen to her. We don't need your help. My wife's chasing phantoms, that's all. A friend of hers thought she saw our son on Manette Point, but my wife knows quite well that our son is dead.
Our son was taken from us years ago when the Separatists raided our home. My callous husband would rather believe he's dead, but I can't bear the thought. Our friend says she saw him, Oh, I must know if it's true.
It must have been terrible losing your son.
Oh, yes, but I've never given up hope. Jenna said she saw him at Manit Point. Please, will you go look for him? I'd give anything to have him back safe.
I'll locate him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. His name is Paul, the spitting image of his father. You can't help but recognize him.
Well, it's your time, I suppose.
If your son's alive, I'll find him. So the reason I've come back for these objectives is because I know that if new objectives pop up, they'll be in the area where our main quest is, as I was saying earlier. So picking these up now means that we don't have to go back into that area to go do more quests. We can just sort of get them all done at the same time.
Damn separatists. All they're doing is cutting themselves off. Cockeyed fools. All of them. Did you hear about the bridge to Manit Point? Those foolish separatists think that by blowing up the bridge to Manit Point they're striking a blow for the people. But all they've created is division. And division is death. Lots of good people got stuck in Manit Point when the bridge went out. The separatists are trying to divide us. Divide and conquer, right? There was a doctor there, Jay and Ket. Brilliant medical man and staunch Republic supporter. Essential to our effort. We need someone with the know-how to find him.
I'd be happy to volunteer.
That's the spirit. Volunteering. I like it. Breeds unity. Like I said, last contact we had with the good doctor, he was on Manit Point. Seeing as the bridge is out, you'll have to swim the channel. And you'll want to watch out for the separatists on the shore. If you have any luck finding the doctor, try to get him back here. Think you can handle it?
I can handle myself.
Great. That's the spirit. You know, I think we've got a chance at winning this thing. Now hurry up to Manit Point. We haven't a moment to lose.
Okay, so that looks like all the quests that we can pick up for the moment, so we'll make our way back over. So we've now got Speak to Wraith, Find Paul, Find Wax, Find Dr. J. Kidd. And they will all, I believe, it will show me in a second, be on this island. Exactly. So, good thing we went back and got them. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm so glad there's still support for this game. And, you know, if you're interested, if you like Star Wars, just pop in, give it a go. You might decide you really like it. It is only available on PC. You know, I'm running it on a gaming laptop at the moment while streaming it, and it's running perfectly fine. So, you know, if you haven't got an overly powerful PC, or you just have a gaming laptop like myself, then download it. It's on Steam, it's on SWTOR website, you can download the launcher for it. I'm playing it through Steam. But yeah, pop on it, have a go, try a different story, see what you think. I reckon if you're a big fan of Star Wars like myself, then you'll really love this game. Also, not sponsored at all, I just want to throw that out there. I just have a really big love for this game. I do think it's a fantastic game. If you like Star Wars, why not try it? If you've never heard of it, never seen it before. It's got some of the best Star Wars storytelling that I've ever seen, so definitely worth giving it a go. Bonus objective done. So we'll head back down here. Also forgot to put our helmet back on. Probably keep forgetting to do that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this episode here. As I've said, I'm going to be streaming 007 First Flight very, very soon, so please come check that out. It launches on PlayStation in about half an hour, so I'm just going to take a few minutes to get myself ready, get myself sorted, and then I will be streaming again with 007 First Light, maybe in about 20 minutes, 10 minutes before it launches, just to have a sort of chat about the game and expectations and, you know, stuff like that. But I hope you guys are enjoying SWTOR though. Fantastic game. Like I said, we'll play it on and off every now and again. We haven't got too far into it at the minute. We're still on the starter planet. The storylines in this game are so long that it's probably going to take us a long time even just to finish this trooper storyline. But you know, it's such a good game. So I hope you guys enjoy it. But that's bye for now. I hope that you guys are having a good day, evening, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.